that when the game starts? 10 minutes? Are we on right now?
Yeah, it's live right now. If you want to check on the phone.
Yeah, go on YouTube. It's on YouTube.
What is it? That's just what's showing on the TV.
Yes, it will.
Whatever that is.
Right, that's what's on the screen.
Yeah.
Right. And that's the option.
Yeah, so.
Yeah.
Bagnall.
It's just on 2.
On 2?
Yeah. To the station.
On 2 the station.
So, one of you's going to have to control the camera so you can do things for it.
Is it these two?
No, it's this. Someone has to stand here, I'm afraid. But someone to really zoom out, you can see what's going on the screen. I'm going to, after one of the I'm going to have you back.
Cool.
So if you want to go to
Like, can we get you to bring that seat right now? I don't know. Yeah.
just so you whether you've got some any like that.
Yeah, because that's... Jake, whatever you can see from that is coming out of it. Yeah. Well, yeah.
Found it? Push Bagnall on.
Yeah, it's on this one. On YouTube. Not on to. That's the shout. Yeah. Who's this again? Lancashire Wolverines. Yeah. Can you see it? Is it alright? No, you're not zooming in. I think you're just moving the camera. Well, when he comes back. Okay. Right. No.
Definitely live, yeah? Yes, it's live.
Are they cut the mics off? Yeah, I can't find it on YouTube.
That's ours.
Well, White sent a link to me of this thing. Here's that.
You got it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, on 2.
Yeah, on 2. I think it's
On and then the number 2.
Yeah. You send me it, Joe? Or what's that? You got the number? I think it is. In the alpha chat? I think it is. Cheers, mate. Got it. Right.
Testing. Let me put these.
Just to hear the sound of this.
Oh, is it? Hello. Oh yeah, I can hear myself. Haha.
No, not at the moment.
We're a bit early to go on live. 20 minutes off Kickoff, but I'll allow it.
Well, if you can't search it up and get to it, have we put it on my Facebook?
No, awesome. I'm taking it weekly on WhatsApp. I'm gonna tweet it out.
Oh look, you can get it from Instagram.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, there you go. There's 5 watching, so yeah, people have found it on.
Nice one.
There is one.
Yeah. Oh, I can't hear it.
Well, that would be good because you might be able to operate this time as well. Thank you very much.
jump.
No, well, if that's working, then, well, basically just stand up. Go get a chair from the,
Hello to those who are watching today. Scunthorpe Alphas against the Lancashire Wolverines. Kicking off in about 20 minutes. Myself, Charlie Wilson, and my co-host, Jay Robinson, here with you throughout the afternoon.
I'm guessing both of them are. Wolverines, I don't know, they definitely beat Darlington.
Yeah.
They definitely lost to Northumberland and Brighton.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, they got BAFA.
And I've got Yorkshire Live's Lucy Marshall with me today on her first time at Quibell Park. Lucy, how did you expect to see this game today? Obviously, it's a very niche sport, but to see around, 100 people here, impressive?
Yeah, I'm excited to get everything started. The weather's a bit temperamental at the moment. Hoping the sun's going to come out, but I guess it's quite good for the players. It's a bit cooler. And some quite interesting jerseys from the opposing team. And I'm excited to see the play get going. And this is my first full American football game in person, in the flesh.
That's Yorkshire Live's Lucy Marshall here. In a colder than we thought day in Scunthorpe. Most people are wearing shorts like me, but we'll be alright. Hopefully you see a big Alpha statement win.
Until we hope to get on.
For those who are watching now, I can show you guys the Alpha's starting offense. At quarterback, Andy Bagnall. Offensive line of Jacob Brown, Joe Bradley, Martin Brealey, George Fear, Dan Hickson. Running back, JPZ Jack Paddison. At F, we've got Mike Sison, ex Adam Woodall. Y, the lead receiver for the league, Ryan Wakeling. And at Z is the one and only LTZ Lewis Truman.
Lancashire are 2-1, but one's a walkover win.
On defence, we've got big Steve Sowerby starting as defensive end. Interior of Ant Hamilton and Loz Lewis, with Sean Kirkwood on the edge. Linebackers, Cardi Smith and Nick Tomaszewski. Defensive backs, Pete Briscoe at corner, Cal Dean's on the other side. And a safety trio of Captain Gaz Hughes, Davidas Michaelis, and Joey Canthego. Let's go.
How can you not? Not.
Good question. Is it that one here?
Oh, that's good. That's a stand.
Yes. Warm, cold. Yeah, I've got some joggers. You want to put joggers on?
No, that is correct. But you're. I think I've gone to
Pretty good stuff.
I don't know. We'll have to make one.
Around 15 minutes to go until kickoff. We've got a good few Alphas in attendance. families and friends. Pitch side bar for those wanting to have a drink. And food vendors, Fat for Teas Grill, who do unbelievable double patties. About 15 minutes to go. I'm just going to go check my stuff over there and then come back in around 5 minutes.
And let's go.
Fine. I'll do that in 5. Wait, move it about a little bit. Yeah. Yeah. What? It's not this. Oh, it's not. Yeah. I don't know. Oh yeah. I'm gonna try. I'll do the downside. I'll say the downside. Oh! I thought it was this. Sounds like really fuzzy. I don't know if that's actually on the spring or more than that. Well, yeah, no, I'm sure it's like not the screen quality.
Absolutely. I work Sundays, so. It's in here, Joe. I'm gonna score a touchdown run from straight.
Yeah.
Like, oh, that's bad.
It's on that band.
This one?
Was it not on that scored it?
Oh, that's the one, yeah.
Yeah, you probably need to sort out the stand on that. That's, yeah. So take your head down. That's the.
Oh, yeah. Hello, hello. Oh, yeah. Hey, look at that. Commentary, Charlie Wilson and Jay Robinson. You see that? YouTube. Pretty cool.
Yeah, the sound works, but it's like a bit of a fuzzy thing.
I've got a big team, have they, compared to us? What, maybe 25, 26 people, you reckon? Yeah, I've got one to be fair, but it's not big up there. Yeah. In fact, I'm not sure if I do have one, you know? Good point. Oh, that's good, Charles. I'll get Rob to put it on the socials.
I'll mention that fuzzy thing when Nick comes over.
Yeah, I know. I'm just getting that ready. I'm waiting for Victor to do it.
my face. Yeah.
No, it's not Jono at the moment. They've got the starting team. Tell me on 10-2.
Hello to those listening. It's Charlie Wilson speaking with Jay Robinson. About 10 minutes ago till kickoff. Scunthorpe Alphas against the Lancashire Wolverines. We'll have starting lineups in around 5 minutes. And then game gets underway.
So I'll just do like the play-by-play and you can shit them out all you want to do. I'm with Gary Neville.
You do Gary Neville.
Quick time not going.
And we go before half-9. Yeah, I know.
But we are.
We might swap. We might do a coin toss. See who gets the ball first. We might want to switch ends. It's not 4 quarters, so you switch every quarter. Look at Peasy wearing my number 1 jersey. He's like sick. Not compared to us.
Don't know how he's going to start.
And here comes media member Rob Barraclough, hoping to tell me that he's posted on Facebook and Instagram. Oh, he's taking a picture, so I'll sit up right. I do sound professional. Ah, 2 years ago. It's almost 2 years to a day. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. struggled when it was hot. It was never going to happen.
Yeah.
That's even worse. Where yeah. Yeah. That's even worse. Things I do. Yeah. Not me. Alpha's now getting into a tent, about to have the names called for the lineups. Got about 3 minutes to go. And here comes offensive genius Nicholas Bagnall, hopefully to help out with our camera equipment. We might have some minor technical difficulties, but whatever happens, for coverage, we'll be elite. No, we're still buffering HDMI 3. Nope, still the same thing, mate. Okay. Captains are currently taking the field. Captain on offence, quarterback Andy Bagnall. Defensive captain, number 24, Gaz Hughes. Special teams captain, number 65, and long snapper, Dave Noble. And offensive line captain, right tackle, number 70, Dan Hickson.
Yeah, that's fine. That's probably a bit more straight as well. Is there any way of like, muting them up on that?
That's on. Okay. Cool. Captains have shaken hands. I believe the Alphas are receiving. Scunthorpe have won the toss. I believe they will defer. Time to welcome in my co-host, Jay Robinson. How you doing, Jay?
I'm good, thank you. Excited for the game. Alpha's first season in Division 1. Two really good games against Darlington in the last 2 weeks. A bigger challenge today. So it should be interesting to see how they fare. Yeah,
I think we'll see a lot from Scunthorpe today, what kind of team they're going to be in this division. A real tough test for them. If they can come through here convincingly, send a big statement to the rest of the league. As we see, kicker, quarterback and captain Andy Bagnall coming onto the field. Looks like Scunthorpe will kick. Lancashire will receive. As I said, my name is Charlie Wilson. I'll be on commentary throughout the day with my co-host, Jay Robinson. Under 16s do-it-all winner. As we prepare for the first play of the game. Let's go! Woo! Andy Bagnall kicks off. 13 returns. Gets past one, tackled, and a big hit by Alex Bruce. Lewis Truman and Alex Bruce on the tackle. Wolverines will start around the 30. Let's call it exactly on the 30. Nope, I'm wrong. About the 27. Pull up for Alphas defensive starters real quick for you to see. Steve Sowerby and Hamilton. Loz Lowish. I'll have to close this down because the offense are about to make the field. You see two tight ends to the right for the Wolverines. Run right.
4, wide zone. Great tackle.
It's a big tackle by Pete Briscoe for a modest 1 yard gain. Tight end in motion to the left. Run through the middle.
Stuffed up the line.
Big play from linebacker Cardi Smith, who's made a move from safety to linebacker. Big play for him to start the game. And we've got around about 3rd and 10. Alphas will try and make a big play here. Alphas with a free safety look. Coach Robson calling end around. I think they know what's coming. It's quarterback run, and that's a sack from Loz Lowish. Sorry, it's Steve Sowerby in the New Jersey. We've got an injured Alpha down. I believe it's Nick Tomaszewski, is it? It's not Nick. I'm just trying to work out who this is. Well, that's a big stop from the Alphas. We gave him absolutely nothing. Good start. What are we seeing, Jay? It looks like the Wolverines are looking to run the ball with a quarterback through the middle. I'm not sure how that'll go with this defensive line. It's an interesting tactic.
Yeah, well, they clearly aren't confident in the passing game already. So every single time they've gone up the middle, one wide zone to the right, but looks like they're not confident in the QB's arm.
I believe that is Ant Hamilton who is down. Alpha's interior defensive lineman. Let's hope nothing too serious. Just while we've got a break in play, obviously hope Ant is doing okay. I'll show you the Alpha starting defence. We've got Steve Sowerby at the end. Ant Hamilton, Loz Lowish on the interior, with Sean Kirkwood on the edge. And linebacker duo of Nick Tomaszewski and Carden Smith.
Incredible experience there.
It's a lot of experience, a lot of football knowledge. Ant is walking off the pitch, let's hope he's okay. And DBs, Pete Briscoe, Carl Deans, Captain Gaz Hughes, Davy Merkulis, and Joe Canseco. As Yates has lots of experience in the linebacking corps, which the Alphas have had for a long time. Sadly, Warwick Grosvenor packed it in last season, but Cardi stepped in, doing a grand job. And on 4th and 10, Wolverines will punt the ball. Returner is
Lewis Truman.
Lewis Truman.
Poor punt.
And that's not a good punt at all. Around about a 19-20 yard net gain, which is a great start for this Alphas offense, who take the field right now. Quarterback and captain, Andy Bagnall. Offensive line of Jacob Brown, Joe Bradley, Martin Brearley, Martin Fear, Dan Hickson, running back Jack Patterson, receivers Mike Sison, Adam Woodall, Ryan Wakeling, and Lewis Truman. Seen a lot of Alpha spread this season, Jay. They're very confident in the passing game.
Yeah, well, they've brought in Ryan Wakeling, who may be the most dangerous receiver in the league.
We see Wakeling here one-on-one. Bandel steps back, looks at Jack Patterson. A lot of room here for him to go.
He's still going.
He's still going.
Just brought it down.
Gets for a few tackles, gets a few yards. Right, about a 5-yard gain. Oh no, much more than 5 yards. 8 yards. Chain gang are bringing a little bit slow. Need to help these commentators out, you know what I mean?
Short field to the right, the Alphas here. The two weapons, Ryan Wakeling, Lewis Truman.
Screen pass to Lewis Truman. Lewis Truman breaks one, goes
Oh.
through one! Big gain, Lewis Truman for a first down! I see you, LT!
The screen game early for the Alphas there.
As we see, Alpha's on the 17-yard line. It's a pass. Screen pass to Jack Patterson.
He's got space. Takes it
Drives
with him.
through contact. Another 6-yard gain. Alpha's favouring these screen passes early on. Alpha's in the spread. Bagnall in the shotgun. Patterson comes in at H-back. It's a run. Jack Patterson will get to the 2-yard line. Another first down, moves the chains. Alpha's knocking on the door very early on. Big, maybe 9-8 yard gain for Patterson. We've seen him run it in again here. And it throws it to Lewis Truman.
Truman.
A good tackle
tackle.
by the defensive back. Lewis Truman gets up slow but looks to be okay. Comes up a little bit gimpish, but he'll be okay. And we've got 2nd and 2. 2nd and goal, call it. Lewis Truman limps off. Let's hope he's okay. I believe that's Ruben Laws who enters the game.
The only Alphas youth team graduate currently playing, the first one.
Alpha's in the spread. It's a run.
Patterson's
It's a run
outside.
right. Jack Patterson.
Easy.
Oh, that's Jack Patterson. Touchdown, Alphas. I see you, JPZ.
With the famous #1 jersey.
The #1 jersey, which has never seen the end zone before this season. We won't talk about why that is. And that is a statement first drive from the Alphas. What do we make, Jay? Look, it seemed to be a bit easy for the Alphas there.
Yeah, well, they use the screen game and the wide zone runs very effectively. And that seemed to defeat the Wolverines defense fairly easily.
Extra point is good. Which makes it a 7-0 lead to the Alphas. It looks like Lewis Truman has come out of the game for now, which is not a good look for the Alphas. He's been one of the best receivers at the team for the last 2 years. I've had some messages saying that the audio is a little bit quiet. We are trying to work on that. Hello, hello. For those listening, Mikey Gray in particular, is that any better? Alphas kick off to the 10. And a big tackle by Joe Canseco. We're getting down around about the 30. Hello, testing. Seems good? Cool.
I've turned it up there, so I think I can hear it a little more now.
Thank you to Mikey Gray, who's messaged in. Is that any better for you guys listening at home? Just let us know. Message me on Facebook at Chip Wilson. Now got Wolverines screen pass. Ooh! Lofted, nearly picked off by Kaz Deeds, which could have been a pick six. A little bit wayward from the quarterback. The first throw of the day. We'll try and get an update on Lewis Truman's injury. See how he's doing. Hopefully he can return. We've got a run to the right. Alpha sniff out.
It's too easy down the middle.
Loz Lowish, who's just having a great season, moving inside and doing a great job, replacing Joe Hickson, who's injured.
Nick Tomaszewski with his new pads, playing like a man possessed.
And I mean, Nick Tomaszewski, he sniffs out the run and just comes straight through there. Great play. Joe Canseco shouting at the opposition. Joe Canseco doing his usual chatting. I see a Seahawks number 44 jersey over there, but I'll talk about that in a minute. Third down here. Wolverines looking to throw. Jack Marshall tries to sack, and that's a sack. That's Loz Lowish let again. And the quarterback, I believe, goes down. Offensive lineman who gets up slowly. Another fourth down. Wolverines to punt. We've got a fourth down now. In punt formation. With, again, Mike Sison now back to return. Good catch by Sison. Breaks one.
Good return there from Mike Sison.
Have you heard, that's Yorkshire Live reporter Lucy Marshall in the background. Good return by Mike Sison. Offense will start around about the 40.
Shout out to number 72 with a great block on Jamie Sill.
Jamie Sill, my mum. Alpha's in. Shotgun yet again. It's like a run right. Jack Patterson will try.
Great stiff arm.
Better Alpha's blocking there would have helped, but...
Helmet off on the sideline.
Patterson picks up a few yards. On a chilly day here in Scunthorpe, who have an early 7-0 lead after the Jack Patterson touchdown.
Patterson out for a play due to the helmet coming off.
And we've got number 33, I believe it's Sasha in at running back.
Yeah.
Andy Bagnall to throw. Looks for Wakeling. Wakeling. And that's Ryan Wakeling! Andy Bagnall sees Ryan Wakeling beat his man. A beautiful route. And that's just all too easy for my money, the best receiver in this league. Ryan Wakeling. What do you make of a route, Jay?
Absolutely fantastic. He got round him. Quarterback with complete trust in him to beat him.
And the
Shows
throw
just how a
was
player he is.
just on the money by Andy Bagnall. Beautiful spiral, lofted in, beautiful.
A perfect start to the game from Andy Bagnall too.
And the kick is good. Makes it a 14-0 lead in the first quarter. Not a bad start, Jay. Not a bad start. And I mean, already down 14-0 in the first quarter. You'd think Darlington going to have to start throwing the ball, Jay.
Well, yeah, they need to go for it a lot more now. These runs up the middle are not working against this ferocious defensive line the Alphas possess. They need to change it up some way. And defensively, I don't know how you're meant to stop Wakeling, and even with Truman out, so many backups that shows the depth that we've got now.
And you see Ryan Wakeling being left one-on-one with no safety help. I mean, that's just all day for the Alphas.
Yeah, that's something that needs to be watched by this Wolverines defensive coordinator. He needs to change some.
Bagnall kicks off. Interestingly, leave it. Number 13 will try to return. Gets past you. And a good tackle by number 29.
28, I think. Oh, no.
26.
Oh, 26. Eli Roberts.
Eli Roberts. Still in the first quarter. Probably getting close to the end now. Wolverines going to have to start trusting his quarterback a little bit more. I might have called him Lancashire earlier. Apologies if I did. Sorry, I might have called him Darlington earlier. Just to confirm, it is the Lancashire Wolverines. Going back to throw, and that's a sack by Steve Sowerby.
I saw number 10 with a tap on the hip of the quarterback as he ran past. I don't know if that's a sign. I think he was looking for number 10.
Alphas are shouting to put the ball down. They want this play to come quickly. They're hunting here. They smell blood. Joe Canseco calling for a run down the middle.
Shows the effort they've been putting in on the film review.
Yep. It is a run down the middle, and that's a big hit by Nick Tomaszewski. Nick Tomaszewski come out of the game after a big hit. In comes Jamie Sill.
I think it might be an arm issue for Nick Tomaszewski there.
Moving Davy into the end here, looks like. He's got third and absolute mile here for the Wolverines. And that's going to be almost another sack. Jamie Sill on the blitz.
This Wolverines offensive line cannot stop the pass rush.
I mean, Alpha just smell blood right now. They're just sending a blitz. And it's getting through. See number 20, Steve Sowerby, just getting to the quarterback every time. One of the best pass rushers you'll find in BAFA, and I'm talking about every league. He's a problem, number 20. I believe they've just got called for a grounding penalty, which is a loss of down and puts the Wolverines on 4th down.
The punter needs to be very careful that he doesn't step out the back of the end zone.
He does, yeah, and he's to not do a Dan Orlovsky here. If he steps out the end zone, that's a safety. There's not a lot of room here. Max Hyson's to come a lot more forward. Number 7 into return for the Alphas. I'd come forward, Mike. Come forward. He's on the line. Stood on the line. Stood on the line. That's safety. That's a missed call from the referees.
Good kick as well.
It's a
Great
very
kick.
good punt. Very good punt.
Syson to return.
Rob.
Flag down.
Rob. You stood on my line. That's going to be a safety. It absolutely was. I'm looking right down the line. It's a safety.
Where you think when he had hands on him for the first tackle,
Yeah.
Dave had hands on the quarterback.
Yeah.
Before he touched the ground, it was down the line.
Might have been a missed safety call with referees, but we'll let him off. Looks like there's going to be some sort of penalty here.
Really well. It's a great punt.
Nice. Referees conferring on the flag. My girlfriend just made the very good point about getting a beer soon. Beers are being served pitchside. I think I'll have one. I'll work until 3 tomorrow, so enjoy the game. That's the thing, Lucy. Two teams here today, Scunthorpe Alphas and the Lancashire Wolverines, but there's only one winner. That's football, baby. That's an interesting call. I believe they've called roughing the punter, which is usually a first down, but I might misheard the call. Either way, the Alphas have the ball on offense at around the 18-yard line. So backed up here after a great punt, really, from Lancashire. We've pinned the Alphas back.
Especially after the first punt that he did.
Absolutely, yeah. The first punt was around an 18-yard game. That was about, what, 70-yard punt? 60-yard punt? Cornerback playing off Mike Syson. In motion, Alphas. Oh, the ball's on the ground. Might be a turnover. Believe the Alphas have recovered the fumble on the Jack Patterson jet sweep, I believe.
I think that was Wakeling on the jet sweep.
Was it Wakeling?
Yeah, maybe a fumbled handoff from Bagnall.
Alphas get away with a big one there. Could have handed the Wolverines a touchdown. So second down for the Alphas. Call it 2nd and 12 on their own, around the 16-yard line. We see Ryan Wakeling out wide. It is Andy Bagnall has the ball on the keeper, and a big tackle by the Wolverines linebacker. Looks like a broken play there, Jay.
Yeah, well, I've seen a few Andy Bagnall keepers in my time, but didn't look perfectly executed.
Now, he doesn't mind running the ball at quarterback, Andy. He will take it. He will tuck it. Looks like Jack Patterson was there for the pitch. It just wasn't on. A smart move, though. Take the tackle and move on to 3rd down. As we see, Alphas in spread once again here. 3rd and 8. Bagnall throws. Good catch by Mike Tyson, but it's dropped. They called a fumble, but it will not be a fumble. That'll be a drop catch.
Great camera work here from Jake Marriott.
It was. It was a great effort by Syson with a one-hand catch. Just couldn't corral it in, as our friends overseas say. And that'll be the first Alphas punt of the day. I can't see a punter, but yes I can. It's Andy Bagnall into punt, who's got a big leg. And that's a great punt. Good catch by number 13. And the ball's out! And my baby recovered by the Alphas. That's recovered by the Alphas! Davy Mercalis with the hit. And the Alphas will have the ball.
Big hit there from Davidas.
It was. The ball security wasn't there, and he came in on the
13
side.
did not look confident with the ball in his hands, especially not when this defence is coming straight down to you.
As you see, Alphas in once again the same spread formation. RIP the tight end. Good catch, Adam Woodall! Let's go, Adam!
Tracked the ball very well there.
Beautiful
With a hand in his face.
Beautiful route from the slot there from A-Dub. Great separation, trusted in the route. And corrals it in. Got to run through the middle, Jack Patterson. And he keeps turning those legs for a big gain once again.
See some hurry up offense here from the Alphas.
Alphas going, hurry up, I'll just take this offensive starters down. Looking at the play sheet. We've got a pass to Mike Sison, who cuts it inside. Some nice tackle there from the Wolverines. It will be a first down for the Alphas as they continue. No, we have a huddle up. See Ruben Laws in a wide receiver for Lewis Truman. And he backed one throw to A-Dub in the slot. Good tackle from the Wolverines. As we see running back Dan Coombe enter the game.
TikTok extraordinaire.
TikTok Dan. You can find his TikTok account. Please do, it's a great watch. If you're an 18-year-old girl. Me, not much of a fan. I love you though, Dan. And that will be the end of the first quarter. Nope. Referees are just checking something.
End of the first quarter.
Yeah. Yep, it will be the end of the first quarter. A solid start from the Alphas. 14-0 lead going into the second. Sorry? Danku. Yeah, COO. End of the quarter, yes sir.
Yeah, please. If you just ask for me. I don't mind. Just anything, please. Yeah,
Alphas lining up to begin the second quarter in Wolverine territory. Alpha squad's going to go get a drink for about 5 minutes.
Yeah, okay.
Just waiting for the second quarter to begin. For those who are tuning in, Charlie Wilson here with Jay Robinson, under 16s, wide receiver, safety, linebacker, wherever you need him. With retired linebacker Charlie Wilson. I might come back next year, we'll see. As referees just preparing themselves for the second quarter. Looks like the Wolverines having a bit of a problem. We've got around 2nd and 12 for the Alphas. We've once again got Wakeling outside 1v1, which I might like. Now it's a run to Jack Patterson, who's got to run right. And a good tackle by the Wolverines. blocking could have been better from the Alphas. Wolverines play good defence there. See F. Mike Sison come into the game. And Dan Coombe come out. Alphas huddle for a big third down. Could be in a very good position if you score here to make it a free score game. And we'll see if they go to the arm of Andy Bagnall in shotgun. They do. He steps back. It's a screen pass to Jack Patterson.
Great catch.
Who goes spins!
Unbelievable.
A spin cycle!
Two.
He gets to a 1! Is he in? He's not in. He's got to be very close. A beautiful spin there, Jay.
Well, it's a craft that I'm trying to perfect. Just watching more.
Trying to
people like
perfect.
that,
I saw you, Jay, last week in Leeds, hit that spin at least 3 times.
It
Two.
clearly works.
Beautiful move there by number 1, Jack Patterson. A real hard runner. Tough to bring down. Comes out of the game for number 33, Sasha. Who's in the
Trips
tailback
to the
position.
left. Wakeling on his own.
On his own, yeah. Looks to A-Dub. Looks to A-Dub! Just short.
Just short.
Just short of a touchdown. Apologies on the see where the ball was spotted. We are quite far away here in the commentary booth.
Doing our best.
We're doing our best, yeah. Well, this has got to be. It's very close to the end zone.
QB sneak.
QB sneak there. And that's a touchdown, Andy Bagnall. Touchdown, Andy Bagnall to make it. Alphas 20. Wolverines 0. And they'll go for extra point. I'll be back in around 5 minutes. Alphas 20, Wolverines 0. I'll leave you with Jay Robinson.
Kick is good. Andy Bagnall now getting ready to kick. Hoping for similar results to the last kickoff. Touchback, I believe. Wolverines now coming out to the 25. .46 under centre. So run up the middle, stopped very quickly. They're really not getting anything on the ground there.
Jay, you can have one out, can't you? Into the second quarter now. A 3-score lead for the Alphas got me feeling very good at this point in the game. It's a run down the middle, looks like again.
Nothing again.
Nothing again. I mean, at some point, they need to start testing our cornerbacks here. Nick Tomaszewski, once again, I mean, just sniffs out the run. Absolutely thriving in that inside linebacker role. Got second and about 4 here. So run once again. For, again, very minimal yardage.
Clearly
Alphas
not
in a
confident.
pinch. Right there. Looks like to get straight through.
Clearly not confident in the air.
No. They've called a timeout here for Wolverines. They really need to get this first down, Jay.
Are they yet to get a first down?
I don't believe I have a first down, no.
Very key from short yardage.
Yeah. I mean, you'd think they go this inside run once again. But, I don't know, at some point, just test for defensive backs, you know. You never know. Try to get a penalty.
Yeah, they've only gone for screens so far.
On a pretty windy day, has to be said, in this beautiful part of the country, after a week of sunshine. It's a little bit colder today, a little bit windy, but not windy enough to not be throwing the ball, as you've seen with Andy Bagnall's throw to Ryan Wakeling.
A thing of beauty.
It was a good throw. Looked like the classic Madden 4 verticals play, that. We've yet to see Lewis Truman return to the game on offense as of yet.
No real need to rush him back, being 3 scores up.
That's very true. And a game next week for the Alphas as well. As it is an inside run, and I don't think they're there. Oh, they've given the first down. It is a first down. The first of the game for the Wolverines. The chains will be moved. I can see a few changes for the Alphas on defense here. We've got Ollie Dixon, my guy, who has made a move from linebacker to defensive end. I love that for him, Jay. He's a real speedy guy. Get around the edge, get to the quarterback.
Shows the options they've got in most areas of the field now, which is it's a big thing for them going forward.
And just like you say earlier, Jay, the experience at linebacker in Carden and Nick. In a bunch formation here. Quarterback runs the ball, and that's a sack once again. It's just too easy for the Alphas who just...
The hole developed, but no blocking.
The hole was there. The hole was there.
No blocking up to the linebackers there.
A bit hesitant by the runner, but the Alphas just knifed into the backfield and a great sack. Which may not go down as a sack, because he looked to be running. For those watching in, it's Charlie Wilson here with Jay Robinson on commentary throughout the afternoon. Good to be back at Quibell Park. Seeing all the faces again. Second down here for Wolverines. Who run right. No, fake through the middle. And that is Loz Lowish once again with a tackle. just got myself a Budweiser from the Alphas shop. Pretty cheap as well, to be fair. I'm day off work tomorrow, so I'm allowed, you know what I mean? Whereas Jay next to me is not of age yet, so
Very disappointing on the
Yeah.
7-Up.
just Coke for him. Even though he is taller than me. Third down here for the Wolverines. And again, it's a really slow play to develop. I tried to run through the middle, was very hesitantly, and the Alphas sniff it out pretty well. Doesn't look to be enough for a first down, Jay.
The Wolverine offensive linemen stand up straight from their stances and are really not progressing down the field. No sort of push, especially on the run play, is very poor.
It will be a punt here, yeah. From fourth down, we've got again Mike Sison to return, along with Dan Coombe, if the punt is a bit short.
Fumble.
Oh, it's a fumble! And the ball's on the
brilliant.
ground! And that might be... Is it a safety? No, it's not a safety, but it's very close to the touchdown line, the end zone line.
Great pursuit from Alex Bruce there.
Alex Bruce on special teams play once again. I see you, Brucey! Apologies. It's been a really, I'm not just saying this because I'm part of the team, it's been a dominant performance from the Alphas so far. Just looking the better team on both sides, more aggressive, more confident in the plays. You know, this Alphas team, again, I will say because I'm on the team, but come a long way in the last 2 years, and it's great to watch here today as they try and go for the fourth down on the day. We see Wakeling and A-Dub outride. It is a run to Dan Coombe. It's TikTok Dan! And that will be just short.
Couldn't dance his way around the defenders.
He couldn't dance his way out now. No, he should have hit the Renegade. No, he's mad at himself there.
Ryan Waving all alone on the right there.
He is left one-on-one.
Single coverage.
Can we see a little,
Fade possibility.
or an inside slant? It's going to be a run to Dan Coombe. TikTok Dan! Found the end zone for a touchdown. There he is. Add some more followers to that TikTok account. He deserves it. That's Dan Coombe. And that will be 27-0 to the Alphas. It's just a dominant first half, and they're feeling themselves. All too easy again, Jay. Great run inside. TikTok Dan does not mind running through people.
Great
Not in a
special teams
non-sexual
play.
way.
Great special teams play to set up that short drive for the Alphas.
And that's a PAT is good from Andrew Begnell for a 28-0 lead as the Alphas special teams take the field once again. Let's go, baby! Woo! So touchdowns so far to Jack Patterson, Dan Coombe,
Ryan Wakeling.
Ryan Wakeling, and... Ooh, is it 2 for Jack Patterson? I forgot already.
There's been too many of them. To even
There's
remember.
already been 4, yeah. I believe Jack Patterson has got 2. Apologies, listeners. I forgot who scored the other touchdown. As Alphas will kick off in the second quarter. Andy Bagnall with the booming kick. Might go out of bounds though. It doesn't. Goes into the end zone. We'll start on the 20. I'm getting a lot of messages about the Alphas. Pretty dominant performance so far. And myself and Jay Robinson hope the commentary is just as good as the result. I think it's better personally. We've got 32 people watching right now. Hello to all you 32 people, wherever you be. Let's just run inside from Wolverines. Big tackle! Woo! Davy Merkulis with a hit. Like I was saying, hello to you 32 on watchers. If you're from Division 1, yeah, it's a good performance from the Alphas. And, you know, when your team comes here, it'll be a tough game, that's all I'll say. It's all possible. I'll follow him. Around second 11 here. Outside zone.
Tentative running there.
And I mean, yeah, it's just a great tackle once again for a loss of yards, it looks like. I don't know. I'll find it. I'm trying to find Dan Coombs' TikTok account. If anyone knows it, please type in the comments on YouTube so I can watch it. Oh, outside, good tackle. Nope, he's on his feet. Makes 2 tackles and a good tackle by Carden Smith. But it is 4th down once again. Not able to get back even to a line of scrimmage. His TikTok account is Dan Wilson 46, and I mean, listen, give him some follows. You know, he's just he's a good-looking guy. That's all I'll say. He's a very beautiful man. There's an okay dancer, you know. Is he the best dancer on the team? I'm not too sure. It's a punt by the Wolverines. Fielded by Mike Sison, who has a return lane here. Tries to bounce it inside. Bounces it again. Could be gone. Could be gone.
Still going.
That is a touchdown. And Mike Sison on the return. Some shifty running there from Mike Sison. With a touchdown. Which just makes it a commanding lead right now. 34-0. There we go. Fifth touchdown of the day. Mike Sison on the return. Andy Bagnall with the kick, and it is good for a 35-0 lead to the Scunthorpe Alphas. And the Alphas making this look a bit easy, really. It's been a very dominant performance. is getting a little bit more chilly. But not too bad. As Coach Grosvenor looks on. Coach Robson looking very pleased. Coach Grosvenor asking to get the ball back. Might be an aggressive play here from the Alphas. Will we see an onside kick? We will not. Andy Bagnall will kick it away to around the 10. Joe Canseco puts the one on his backside. He says, get down there, hombre. And a big tackle there. Was it by
Classic.
Joe again?
Classic Joe Canseco.
And I mean,
tackle.
he just put him down and said, get down. You're not on my level. Says the Mexican bandit. By name and position. And that Fat Fatigue's burger van is just calling out to me, which I'm definitely going to visit at half time. You know what I mean? Those crispy onions for doing Tesco are just so underrated. I mean, it's just a great option for a lot of meals. Really good. Back to the game, though, as the Wolverines run the ball to the left. Oh, but that's a sack once again by Nick Tomaszewski. Who else?
Look at the passion.
The passion from Nick.
An Alpha's founding member.
Alpha's founding member, yeah.
Still playing. One of
we
the
call
only
him
ones
the Bear
still
Jew.
going.
So I just get a notification for something here? Was it a comment? No, did you hear that as well? Parmesan fries. I mean, you don't get that at any other stadium in the country. And Nick Tomaszewski, what again? I mean, he's just making a case for himself here. He's saying, look, Coach Robson, I'm the player of the game. Don't give it to Joe. Don't give it to Andy. Don't give it to Mike Sison. He's the man. It does sound like Mike Tyson, that is correct. Oh, wow. He's wearing a helmet, so I don't think he'll get his ear bitten off. Well, that's good knowledge to know about, Lucy. Do you know who bit his ear off? Evander Holyfield. As we're in third down and about 17. You'd think, I mean, we haven't seen it all game, but...
So they have to go to the air.
Yeah, they're going to have to go through the air, right? They've got to test our cornerbacks here. The likes of Eli Roberts, Alex Bruce out at corner right now. A few starters are currently not on the field. Oi Dixon here at the edge. It is a run, and it's snuffed out once again. Loz Lowish, I mean...
Very negative play calling here from the offensive coordinator.
Yeah, not to go in on them here, but I mean, are you going to get 14 yards on an inside zone?
Something needs to change for the second half if this is going to be competitive in any way.
And what we'll say is when it gets to, I believe, 50-0, we start a rolling clock.
Yes, I do believe so.
Yeah, so time will go a lot quicker in the second half if the Alphas have to keep up the scoring. The second half could be over in around an hour if that is the case. Mike Sison here to return the punt, and it's not a good punt. It's
Very inconsistent punter.
Yeah, I mean, we've
Two
seen
very
one.
poor ones and an unbelievable 70-yard punt.
That's right, we've seen one punt. It was what, 70 yards?
Yeah, put the Alphas back to about the 10.
Yeah, I mean, that's 2 punts of minimal yardage, which isn't good to leave to this Alphas red hot, fiery, somewhat sexy offense. Yeah, missing one tight end who is just a really sexy guy. I won't name him by name, but he's not playing and he is talking right now.
The real number one.
The real number one on the jersey and in your hearts. They're not cowboy. Oh, what? Sorry, that is a cowboy hat. I'm very jealous. Andy Bagnall into throw. And that's Ada on the catch. I love that. Gets his feet in bounds, Jay. Lined up in the
very tough for the receiver to do that.
Lined up in the slot. I believe he just ran to a flat. It's a simple route. Kept his feet in bounds.
Andy with hours.
Hours.
Yeah. Great protection from the offensive line.
Feeling very confident. You see the bookend tackles. Jacob Brown and Dan Hickson just giving him all day. And those three on the interior. I mean, look at Martin Braley's arse. Andy Bagnall on the rollout. He looks for A-Dub. Oh, he tries to one-hand it. He thinks it's Odell Beckham. He's really not, but it's a great attempt either way. What do you think, Jay? Should he have tried to go two hands, or was one hand for...
It did look like a very tough catch.
It did look like a tough catch.
If you can catch it with one hand, then surely you can catch it with two.
That's it. I mean, we have been a bit harsh. He's had a great game, but I want to see that pulled in, you know?
Confidence is high, clearly.
Confidence is high. See A-Dub again. They're playing off him. There's been a run to Jack Patterson. It's a good tackle by the linebacker.
Good push from the offensive line.
Really good. I mean, number 72, Martin Braley. I mentioned his ass, but the whole lower body is just dominant. I mean, the calves, the quads. I mean, my favourite's for haircut, personally. Just all round beauty, in technique and in look, you know.
And with a right guard named George Fear.
I mean,
that's a scary name.
By definition, but I mean, if you're building an offensive lineman, you couldn't make a better name than Fear as a surname, could you? I mean, it's just really beautiful once again. If someone can, by the way, anyone watching, can post the Leeds United scores in their YouTube comments, that would be great. Marching on together. Starts an hour and a half. Okay, fair enough. Never mind. As we see, first down and 10. Andy Bagnall looks for Max Sison. That's a bit too high. Again, Max Sison goes for the one-handed catch.
Slightly more tricky.
Yeah, the throw's a little bit off. A great attempt by Max Sison. Swiss Army Sison on the socials.
Great Britain linebacker, Great Britain under 17s linebacker Jake Marriott on camera work here. Very proud of his skills so far.
Yeah, shout out to Jake, man. Going to be a big player for these Alphas in the future. But for now, he's a solid cameraman, you know. Bagnall on the rollout. Looks for A-Dub. Not able to connect. Looks like Ryan Wakeling was finding his way to the backside of the end zone, but couldn't get open, which left A-Dub open in the flats, but wasn't able to connect. I mean, A-Dub is got very assured hands in the slot. We did a competition last off-season, who have the best hands on the team, and A-Dub, he was in the final, A-Dub, but he did lose to Charlie Wilson. But he's got great hands nevertheless, as we go into third down. The pass, Adam Bagnall looking for JPZ, finds him.
Still going.
Oh, spin cycle, still going. Shooting the legs. Will be short. Again, another spin there. Which is there any players in particular? I've got Yorkshire Live reporter Lucy Marshall here. Is there any players in particular, Lucy, that have impressed you as someone who knows the sport, but just to see it in person for the first time? What's impressed you the most, be it player or anything in general?
Alpha's looking strong, and like you said before, there's not really any competition here today. I think they're dominating, and My player so far is number 17. Don't know him by name, but the touchdown in the first quarter was unbelievable, and he just keeps bringing it back.
That's Ryan Wakeling, wide receiver who joined us from the Lancashire Bombers. Thank you to Yorkshire Live reporter Lucy Marshall for the input, albeit very, getting better, isn't it? Getting better. As we go into fourth down here, Alphas will go for it. Aggressive, Jay.
on his own. Goes to the screen. Wakeling connect.
And there's your man. And there it
Too
is,
fast.
Ryan Wakeling.
Too fast and too good.
You just called it, Lucy. Number 17 scores a touchdown. I'm not sure what that crackling noise is. Someone's in the booth. Someone in that booth? Is it a ghost? Not sure if you could hear that on the commentary, but someone was inside. Well, no one was inside the booth, but someone was talking on the tannoy. It's the ghost of Charlie Wilson. Andy Bagnall with the kick, and that is good, making it a 42-0 lead in the second quarter. And I mean,
Domination.
it is domination. I didn't want to say it. I didn't want to be too harsh. Wolverines are a proud, great organisation. Great to have them here today. But it might be very much game over, and it might have been that for a long time, if I'm being honest, Jay. Interesting to see the Alphas approaching the second quarter. Will they bring someone else in at quarterback? Will they bring
Joe Canseco, maybe.
Joe Canseco is an option. I believe third option is Lewis Truman, who's obviously injured. So will we give Andy a bit of a rest? Will we give guys like Ryan Wakeling a rest? Because we are playing again next weekend away
In a very big game against the Yorkshire Rams.
against the Yorkshire Rams. Is it Rams next week?
I believe it's Rams.
I don't think it is. I hope it's not.
Oh no, I'm wrong. It is. It is Lancashire again.
Lancashire again. Oh, we'll go to their place next week. Andy Bagnall with the kick.
Out for a touchback.
I was going to say, I hope it's not against the Yorkshire Rams next week because I wanted to go, but I'm off to see Beyonce next week instead. You won't break my soul. You won't break my soul. You won't break my soul. What's that first one? Oh, yeah. I am in love with you. You set me free. I can't do this thing called life without you here with me because I'm dangerous. I'll stop now, guys. I apologize. Just a bit of entertainment, you know. It's not professional, you're right. I apologise.
Can't be much time left in the second quarter.
I was just thinking that we must be getting close to half-time.
Burger Time says, Great Britain under-17s linebacker Jake Marriott. Watching
Is
his
that half-time?
peak physical health.
I believe
Half-time
that
it
is half-time. So we will leave you for a short while, guys, while half-time is on. We will have the under-13s? The flag football team playing at half-time. We'll give you updates of that when we're back in the booth. But for now, we will see you in around 10 minutes as these commentators grab a break, a drink, and a burger. Maybe a toilet. Maybe some Parmesan fries. Maybe bacon rolls, snacks, burgers, sausages. There's an array of options. We'll fill you in on what we've had. The game coming in the second half and all the updates in around 10 minutes. Now we can hear us. Here we go. We're back. Charlie Wilson and Jay Robinson into a second half. I've just been saying we was off air. I just had a burger from the van here, Fat for Teas. And I mean, you know, you go to Anfield, Old Trafford, you don't get that kind of food. You come to Quibell Park, it's on offer. And just seeing, we've got a change of quarterback in. The Mexican bandit, Joey Canseco, in at quarterback, in lieu of Andy Bagdell. Might just be a formation change for now. We'll see if Andy does return to the game. But we have got a big game next week. Going to Lancashire to play this team yet again. And then in a couple of weeks, we'll be playing against the Yorkshire Rams in Leeds. Jack Patterson takes the ball on the option and gets a gain. It might be a first down, very close to a first down.
He's had a great game. So
He has had a great game. That will move the chains for an Alphas first down. Quick show of the offensive starters. Everyone in besides Lewis Truman and Andy Bagnall for now, with Ruben Laws in for Truman and Joe Canseco in at quarterback. We've got Adam Woodall on motion. They stay in their zone coverage. Joe Canseco will run it. A good block from Ryan Wakeling. Well, they'll come in with the late hit. No fight, it's a clean tackle. But Joe Canseco on the keeper, which they won't like to keep doing. Joe Canseco is a huge part of the defence, but an option that Alphas will go to.
very, very fast as well.
He's a very fast man.
I believe a Mexico under-17s quarterback.
That's correct. I believe his dad played at a pretty high level over in...
It's in the blood.
Mexico. It's in the blood. It's in the Canseco blood. Jack Patterson with the spin cycle once again. Breaks a tackle for good gang tackle in there by the Wolverines. So we saw at half-time Jay Robinson's little brother, Brody, win his game. Good to see Jay.
Yeah, the future of the Alphas youth team.
And he's a left-handed thrower as well. Bit of a Mike Vick to a Tonga Valoa.
Very similar people.
Very similar people. Oh, nice. Joe Canseco with a throw. Wakely keeps the feet in bound. A beautiful catch. And I mean...
What an elegant receiver he is.
They're just sort of plays you see on
Majestic.
Sundays. You know what I mean? Ryan Wake, I don't mean Sundays in the States. It's a beautiful, beautiful catch. Get both feet in bound.
And how that man is not a part of the GB setup
I know.
is beyond me.
I mean, he keeps playing like this. It'll put people on notice.
Surely Jason Scott will be giving him a call soon.
I was about to say, Jason Scott, come watch this number 17 play. I mean, the feet, the movement, the hands.
They're
the
trying
body.
us with Catalan Dragons.
Joe Canseco on the rollout. It goes long. To Ruben. Ruben catches it. It's a touchdown.
Great tracking of the ball there from Ruben.
Ruben Laws with the touchdown. The York Centurion. Good to see. My former team coach in 2021. It's good to see the York Centurions thriving here at the Scunthorpe Alphas. We have got a player down who might be Ruben, unfortunately. But just beautiful. I mean, great throw by Joe. It was a good play by the DB.
Ryan Wakeling wide open as well on the backside.
Number 17, always open. But like I was saying, a good play by the DB. But Ruben Laws just almost second to 10, brings it in for a touchdown.
Oh yeah.
That will make it Alphas 48 to 0. We'll see. It looks like they will kick the extra point rather than going for 2. That's a smart move because the Alphas won't want to have a running clock. As I was saying in the first half, once the score does go to 50 to 0, the referees will deploy a running clock, meaning when the ball goes out of bounds, the clock will still be running. And that'll save around 45 minutes to an hour. So a big difference. Rules brought in by BAFA to make the scores not get too out of hand. The Alphas have done this twice already with big wins over the Darlington Steam. And it does show the strength of the Alphas, Jay. Last year, Darlington Steam came to Quibell Park in that playoff game in a very close game. And
we never blow them away.
And we've seen Alphas blow them away. Like you say.
Strength in depth has been the focus of the improvement for the team this year. And playing games consecutively have shown that they can now compete multiple weeks in a row, even with the injuries.
And just to talk about the under 16 team for a second, you guys are in a good position going into next week, a week or so.
Well, playoffs are on the cards. We've got GB talent, future GB talent at nose and offensive line. And,
good to see. As we see, number 81, Ruben Laws coming off the pitch. Let's hope. He's walking seemingly okay.
Shout out to backup receiver Charlie Coates as well.
Shout
what a man he is. What a mullet as well.
And the quarterback's a good little player as well.
No, he's awful.
Do you reckon? Put the pads back on. Alphas could be down 2 receivers to an already position with not too many players on the roster. It'll be interesting to see how they pivot here. They can deploy Jack Patterson at receiver, number 1 in front of us right now. But for now, we'll kick the extra point. Bagnall is perfect. Oh, we are. Jack Patterson is out wide here. Defense hasn't noticed it. This is a fake. To Jack Patterson. Oh dear.
JPD. Playing like me at
Oh
training today.
Dear. Whap, 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 wow. And I mean, listen, Jack Patterson.
Work.
I love you.
Zooming in on him.
You're a good
Give
player,
him one
Jack.
jersey back, I say.
But my dad could have caught that. As your thoughts on that?
It wasn't
Catch
not the
attempt?
greatest
It was
spiral, but
absolutely pathetic.
very catchable.
Damn it, JPZ.
Shout out to Derek General.
American quarterback.
Butterfingers.
Butterfingers, JPZ. Uncontested, wide open, all day. A great throw by Mike Sison. How about time? I'm making that catch all day. So's my dad. Hey, it's a great throw by Mike Sison. I mean, the spiral could have been a bit better, but it's not a terrible throw.
To know it's not his fault.
But no, Mike, it was not your fault. A dangerously approached kick return by Wolverines there. Alpha's nearly on that, but they'll start with good field position around about the 29 as it gets a little bit breezy here in Scunny Sunny. I can't wear my hoodie because my girlfriend has stole it. you want 21? And it was quite of a important dropped pass, you know, because that would have made it a 50-point game, which would have seen a rolling clock. But now we will stay on the normal clock formula. It's a strange formation here from the Wolverines. It's snuffed out! Nick Tomaszewski! With a huge play, reads it beautifully into the backfield. What a game by number 3. And he just keeps coming, Jay.
Those new Zenith pads picked up by Lincoln City ex-goalkeeper Alan Marriott the other week. Taking the time out of his day.
That's just the pulling power the Alphas have.
Celebrities like Alan Marriott.
Celebrities like Alan Marriott. Celebrities like, you know, I mean, I don't want to call myself a celebrity.
Blue tick?
I do have a blue tick, although Elon Musk did take it away from me. Blue chip talent. As we've got a run left here. Snuffed out by Sean Kirkwood! Sean Kirkwood, who deserves that place to start at the edge, makes a big play. And I mean, you want to talk about an improved player, Sean Kirkwood, who came to the team when we first formed, and now just starting and making a big play there. Shout out to Sean, who I will be going to Disney World with in a few months. It's a true story. And this Alpha's dominant defensive line are just feeling themselves, Jay. They just look dominant.
Yeah, it's been too easy so far. Not very inventive from the Wolverines so far.
Well, here we have a spread offense, though. We are going to throw.
Pass play.
Good protection, but... Good protection by the right tackle.
Without being too harsh. Maybe showing why they don't throw the ball much.
Yeah. It didn't, you know. I think less said the better. You know, but listen, it wasn't executed very well, but that's the sort of play card you've got to do at this point of the game.
Hunt unit back.
Yep. Bit of confusion here on the punt formation. Number 72 is a big bloke protecting the... Sison with the catch. Good return from Sison. So around midfield. We'll take it way past midfield, actually. Around about 35 for quarterback Joe Canseco, who will return into the game.
Chance for the Alphas to pick up. Is it a burger?
It will be a burger, yeah. It will be a burger. Speaking of burgers, Fat Fatigue's Grill are still open. Double patties. Really nice. I mean, like I said earlier, just real good food.
Better than Anfield.
Absolutely. Better than Anfield, better than Old Trafford. Definitely better than Glanford Park. Screw you, Peter Swan. We also had chicken burgers and Parmesan fries. How about that? And a bacon roll. Alpha's offense in. Spread once again. Ryan Wakeling tightens up his gloves. Joe looks to throw. Throws to Sasha, who stays on his feet.
Very nice catch by Sasha.
Nice catch by Sasha, and stay on his feet, Jay.
It's impressive. Impressive balance.
Let's go, Joey! Oh, Dino's a wide receiver. And we've got cornerback Callum Deans in a wide receiver. I am excited to see him get an opportunity here.
On the screen.
Joe will keep it. Lowers his shoulder! Says not today! Let's go!
That's a grown man's play there from Joe Canseco.
Joe Canseco says, get out of my way. I'm taking you with me.
Arriba.
Come for a ride. I mean, if you don't like that, you don't like football. The quarterback just says, I'll do it. I don't need any of you guys. It's a run to Sasha. Big tackle. Really nice play from the interior. Will be an Alphas first down.
Got 53. Very, very tall man. Oh, 63, sorry. Very tall.
He's a big guy, number 63. Looks like a white Calais Campbell.
Just like him.
Just like him, yeah.
Slightly not as good, though.
But Wolverines putting some size on the interior here, looking to stop the inside zone. Will force the Alphas to throw the ball with backup quarterback Joe Canseco, but he's shown that he's very capable. And that's an offside, so it'll be a free play, which may be called on the offense here. We'll see. From what I can see, Andy Bagnall, starting quarterback, is holding a play sheet. I wonder if he's calling plays, Jay.
Well, when his brother is the offensive mastermind of Nick Bagnall, surely there's going to be some expertise.
You see that quite a lot in the NFL, don't you, when a starting quarterback comes out and starts to call plays every now and again. Shout out to Mikey Gray, who's says he's enjoying the commentary. Thank you, Mikey, and it's good to hear from you, mate. Hope you're well. And the family's doing well. Sison in motion. Takes the pop pass.
Good block from Dino on the edge. Great block.
Sison gets round the corner! And to a handoff! Says sit down!
Fantastic block by Dino, number 2.
Carl Dean's on the offense. What a block to get around the corner, and Sison pushes him. Can't get to the end zone, but a great play call by Nicholas Bagnall.
Great camera work as well.
Good to see Mr. John Hilton back. And we've got first and goal. It'll be a keeper. Joe Canseco, the keeper, dives in for the touchdown. Joey Canseco with the touchdown. Good shit, Joe.
Someone is not happy. 72 is not happy.
Let's go, baby! My God, Joe. Handbags after the touchdown. And we are now on 54-0. Could be 55 with the extra point. No.
55 extra point.
And that is 55-0.
Ryan Wakeling with the kick, though.
Ryan Wakeling with the kick. Interesting.
You can do it all.
You can do it all.
So afters. I don't know who is starting on Martin Braley.
Yeah, that's if there's one man you don't want to start on in the world, it's Martin Brewin, number
Look
72.
at the size of his biceps.
Look, I mean,
Zoom in on that, Jake.
the biceps. And I just want to talk about the arse. I mean, it's a really good arse.
What a man.
It's not Steve Stauber's arse, number 20. It's a great bum. But Martin Brewer's arse, for an offensive player, it's just beautiful. It rivals any Jennifer Lopez, Kylie Jenner. It's right up there. Huh? Did he? that right?
Ah.
Photographer Mike Dixon getting a picture of the commentary team.
Rolling clock now.
Good point, Jay. Yeah, at this point of the game, it will be a rolling clock, so you'll see the game go a lot quicker. We might even be done in less than an hour. Lewis Truman is now not in his Alphas gear. Looks like his day is done. It's a shame because he's a damn good player.
Hopefully we're back for the next game.
Yeah.
Big hole. Great return. It's a good tackle by Kyle.
The thing is, Lewis Truman is a very, and I mean, I was talking about looks again, which is strange, but he's a very good-looking man. I mean, he's definitely in the top 3 good-looking Alphas. Probably number 1. Like I say, there's a lot of wives and girlfriends here, so it might be good for him not to play, really. It is the Truman Show. Well done. Good 90s reference. As we'll now see some changes onto defence for the Alphas. You see Jamie Stillman at linebacker. Nick Tomaszewski still in the game. My guy, 31, Kaz Crossed, who I hope it won't be his last season with a child on the way. Damn good player, damn good safety, reliable, and a good.
The predecessor. Well, what's the opposite of a predecessor?
I should know that. I'm a journalist, but I don't.
Well, the person to play the safety position after Gaz Hughes, who was next to him.
That's true. That is true. Yeah, there you go. Liam Sykes also in the game. Transfer from Doncaster Mustangs last season. Inside run for very minimal yardage. Well, maybe get a few more. Yep, bit of a rugby scrum. Which, by the way, I mean, listen, rugby's a cool sport. It's not American football. I mean, you go to, shout out to Scunthorpe rugby team, they're doing great, but they can't put on this, you know what I mean? Pitchside bar, elite burgers.
Elite commentary.
Elite commentary, hundreds of fans, good vibes. It's just a beautiful, beautiful environment here at Quibell Park, and I encourage anyone watching today who lives in Scunthorpe or neighbouring towns to come down, come to an Alphas game. Have fun.
Easily the best team in the area.
For sure. Oh, an interesting play here. Looked to be an inside zone before they bounced it out. A bad little play design, that.
Barry Howarth says The Apprentice.
The Apprentice, there you
Rather
go.
than the predecessor.
Thank you, Barry. A good dude from the Lancashire Bombers. Good dude. Hope you're doing well, Barry. I believe he's left for Bombers now, but good dude.
Take Marriott here, asking, what does Barry think of the camera work?
Yeah, let us know in the comments, guys. What do you think of the commentary, the camera work, the production? You know, we'll try and improve. We'll get better.
Thomas Woodlock here, quarterback of the Under-16s Alphas team, feeding me information, such as Barry's brilliant comment.
Yeah. Oh, see ya. Your one.
Good. I think right here, ungrateful at the comments.
Let's go, Chippy!
Chip time. Ollie Dixon here off the edge, screaming off. That will be a false start. False start against the offense. Put on back 5 yards. It is still, is it 4th down?
Off down already. Time flies.
And they're running a play. They're not going to punt. Surely a punt.
Maybe no point at the moment.
I suppose.
Game's
Yeah.
gone. Might as well try some things out.
Yeah, right now. I believe now they're punting. Yeah, they're punting. Oh, no, we're not punting. They're going to go for it. Nope, they are punting.
The 72's on offence. I'm sure that means punt.
The ball goes out at around the 30 for the Alphas offence.
Number 60 pushing 31 Kaz Cross as he laughs in his face. Third Buzzweiser.
Yes, mate. Thank you, Lucy. Just want to confirm that these Budweisers are non-alcoholic. Shh. Okay, they might have a bit of alcohol in. Drink responsibly. The Alphas offence are back on the field, and I believe... Oh, no, I thought I saw Gaz Hughes in at running back then. But we still have Callum Deans in at wide receiver, defensive back at number 2. Playing both ways.
No gloves as well, that's risky.
He looks for Cal Deans. He goes for long to Cal. He goes to it! Callum Deans!
Catch.
Callum Deans!
Unbelievable tracking of the ball. That's amazing.
He plays defense now.
Has he got gloves on?
He's not a receiver.
Give us a zoom in, Jake.
Dino!
I'm not sure if he's got gloves on. No gloves.
He's got gloves on. Is Callum Dean going no gloves?
I think so. Look at these comments.
Thank you all enjoying my commentary. Thanks for confirming that, Barry. Like I say, hope you're well, mate. Joe Canseco on the roll out. Might run it. Now throws it. Oh! Oh my God!
And Wakeling.
Ryan Wakeling! How? Why?
From the sky.
Just plucks out as if to say,
What a man.
doink.
The best thing to come out of Lincoln since Alan Marriott, who's not from Lincoln.
Just talk to me, Jay. What a catch.
Yeah, that's incredible.
Ryan Wakeling, have a day. 3 touchdowns. It was called in the first half by my colleague best beside me. On him having a good day. That's exactly what he's done. Again, showing Team GB what we're missing. Bagging on to kick, just makes it, nearly misses it, really. But we'll take it, which now makes it a 63-0 game. 62, sorry.
Yeah, America would win like basketball. Other teams can play it, but
Well, I think it would be close. A bit about it.
Alpha's lining up to kick the ball away on a kickoff. Let's see if they can make it a 70 or 80 point game and send a real statement to the rest of BAFA who keep putting Alphas low down in the rankings on Sport Tank because they have no idea what we're doing. Just pick teams randomly like, oh yeah, they're doing well, we'll put them 7th. Just messing, Sport Tank. You're a good bunch of lads. Alphas D back on the field, and you still see number 3, Nick Tomaszewski, back on the field. He's just like...
he cannot be dragged off.
He can't. He's like beating a horse when it's down. But that's football, you know? Yeah, good point. No, because the horse is already dead and he's beaten up still. Anyway, sidetracked there. The Alphas have a lot of starters in the game at this point. Yeah, I should, shouldn't I? Inside zone, again, doesn't really.
Adamant to keep this inside running philosophy, but it's not been working all day. Surprisingly, they put about 60 points on Darlington.
I mean, listen, not to take away from the Alphas' defence, though, it's not just been poor execution from Lancashire, but Alphas' defence has just shut them down. And that outside zone will go. Like the story of this game, won't get many yards on that one. Take it to third down. I just want to see them go long here. Just test for DBs.
Might as well.
Nothing to lose here. Air the ball out. Trust your quarterback. In this colder than we thought Sunday in Scunthorpe, but a good following here of attendees at the game. Will be a throw, and it will be very, very in the air, lofted,
Picked
off by Jamie Sill.
Ooh. A huge block by
Nick Tomaszewski continues to block. Jamie Sill picks the ball off, and that will be.
I don't know. Someone got put on their backside.
Yeah, Jamie Sill got put on his backside. The guy picked it off. And Nick Tomaszewski blocks him on for like 10 yards. 20 clock, yeah.
Sean Kirkwood.
Sean
The one
Kirkwood.
who got
Was it-
leveled
Oh,
by,
did he?
by number 63.
Yeah, that throw was less than optimal. Lofted straight into Jamie Sill, who made the play.
Something that Lancashire will definitely need to work on if they're going to be able to compete. Need just more, not just a running game is needed.
Looks like Callum Deans here has got 1v1. Joe has a ball. Will throw. And that's dropped by Jack Patterson again. Oh dear. Oh dear, Jack Patterson. Should we be catching that, mate? I think last season's the one would have caught that. I just got a feeling.
Best hands on the team.
Best hands on the team. Proven fact. I think Ryan Wakeling, Lewis Truman, Adam Woodall, Dan Coombs, Ruben Lars probably argue against that, but they'd be wrong to do so. As we go in second down, and around...
Might need an updated hands competition.
That's it, yeah.
Must be the fourth quarter.
I just called the 2-minute warning, so we might...
Wait, yeah, it says on the thing. Yeah. A sack.
Did we attack this end? First one?
Might be the fourth quarter.
Apparently this game is past us by. We're in the fourth quarter and 2-minute warning. I didn't even remember changing sides second half.
No. Well, the first positive plays there from Lancashire.
Yeah, nice
After the
stop
quarter.
there. does, doesn't it? What's forecast on at about 5? Joe Canseco in the shotgun. Empty backfield. We'll throw.
Tried to kick away.
And the DB couldn't be bothered to pick the ball off. Instead tried to volley it, which it's a bold strategy, Cotton.
I'm not sure if that's in the rules.
Yeah, it's a bold strategy. We'll see how it pays off for him. I mean, the ball was there to be caught, but the DB thought, you know what, I can't be arsed. I'm just going to volley it. Not enough. I'm cold, I'm losing. I just want to go home. And you know what? I respect it. We will see the first field goal of the game. The field goal is good for Andy Bagnall, which makes it a 65-0 game.
Get a zoom in.
When did they change sides, though? I've not noticed them. Oh, no, they did. Joe scored it, didn't he?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And that is the ball game. Scunthorpe Alphas win 65-0.
Dominant.
A dominant performance. A great game all round for the Alphas. Jay, what do you make?
Well, another big win for the Alphas. If we look at the schedule, after 2 huge victories against Darlington, to put on another statement, the biggest win of the season by 1 point. Shows what they can do.
And what it does say, Jay, to the rest of the league is saying, look, we're here, we're coming, we're legit. Dominant performance all round, offense and defense. They've shown they've got strength in depth. If guys go down, next man steps up. We saw that today with Ruben Laws, Joe Canseco, Ollie Dixon, Sean Kirkwood coming in and making plays. Just a real strong Alphas team all round. And to see where this team has come from, I mean, I was on the team 2019-2020. We was going around the country just getting our asses handed to us. And now it's the opposite. It's been turned around. Guys like Nicholas Bagnall have come in. Alex Robson as head coach, Warwick. All the guys who have made the Alphas a better team. And it's grown so well over the last few years. And it's good to see it. And now it's showing in the results. And it's good to see guys from day one who've been here from day one except for making plays. As the Alphas and Wolverines shake hands, show respect. We'll see if we can get a player over for an interview after the game.
I think we'll get Jack Patterson.
Yeah, get Jack, get Jay Peasy. There's my co-host Jay. He's gone to go try and get us a player or two to speak after a game. Quick little post-game interview. I've done one of these for a while. And, you know, fair play to the Wolverines. It's a long way for them to come. They've not brought as many players as the Alphas. Proud organisation, been around for a while. Obviously a tough result today. But let's hope they can bounce back and have a good season. We will see them again next week. But after that, yeah, all the best for the rest of the season and the future of the organisation. Seem like a good group of guys. We've had a few disagreements in the game, but no real, fights or too physical. No real penalties. Just a hard-nosed, dominant game of football from the Alphas.
yes. You didn't really say no either.
Yeah, mate. Yeah, you.
We ending it or?
Yeah, let's call it. So, thank you very much, guys. It's been a dominant win. It's good to see the team do so well. For myself, Jay, you find the final thoughts on the game?
Yeah, I just think a really, really great day. Dominant home performance against a team maybe not as good on the day, but an established Division 1 team.
And we'll see the Alphas, like I say, return to Lancashire next week before 3 really tough games against Yorkshire back-to-back, and then a final home game against Northumberland. I think I'll be here for that commentating. I'll see you there, and thank you for coming. Thanks for listening.